afternoon to you. Welcome to IESA State Final Action, live from Taylorville in the Class 4A 8th grade boys basketball state tournament as the Rochester Rockets at 24-1 take on the Dunlap Valley Middle School Spartans, who enter with a record of 22-4 on the season. Alongside Thomas Hull and Noah Mendenhall, I'm Charlie Hull, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show live on Central Illinois Sports, where you can watch all of the action from every site of the IESA Boys Basketball State Finals from your computer, a smartphone, tablet, or smart TV. Watch it all live on Central Illinois Sports. Good matchup in this one, Rochester and Dunlap Valley. Winner plays in the semifinals at 6:30. Both of these teams with that state title in mind. We'll talk more about the matchup on the other side of this timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Rochester and Dunlap Valley. So far today, we saw Bolingbrook Jane Adams win over Barrington Prairie 47-24. And then O'Fallon Cariel beat New Lenox Martino by a final of 57-34. Rochester at Dunlap Valley. Here, 2:30 game schedule between Mahomet Seymour and Markham Prairie Hills in what will be the final quarterfinal of today's action. Rochester on the year, 24-1 on the season. Only loss was to Jacksonville Middle School, a game they actually avenged. Lost 40-30, but beat Jacksonville the next time 37-35. Winners in the postseason over Mount Zion, 55-28, Effingham Junior High School, 57-28, and Chatham Glenwood, 33-13 for Rochester, who not just a football school anymore for the Rockets, although they've been pretty good at that as well. 9 state titles in a span of about 15 or 16 years. Their opponent will be Dunlap Valley. The Spartans are having a great season as well. They're 22-4, defeated by Morton 42-40. Metamora, who we'll see in this contest later today, won 63-28. And then a loss to Christ Lutheran 60-44. Postseason action, they beat Macomb 55-12. They beat Pekin Broadmoor 44-14, and then Galesburg 42-23 won the sectional, avenging that loss to Morton 51-38 was the final there. So both teams out on the court warming up in preparation of today's contest. Other games going on right now across all classes. In the 1A at Warrensburg Latham, it's Peoria St. Jude against Royal Prairie View Ogden. Assumption Central A&M and Havana. On the 2A side of things, 3A is Teutopolis and East St. Louis Lincoln in what is a rematch of a quarterfinal from the 7th grade game a week ago. East St. Louis ended up winning that game and finished second in the tournament. Here it is Rochester and Dunlap Valley. We step aside for a timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back on the other side of this break.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome back to Taylorville High School, the site of this Class 4A boys basketball state tournament. Quarterfinal number 3, Rochester and Dunlap Valley, the Rockets and the Spartans. And we've talked in the 2 earlier contests, and again here, just how impressive overall the quality of teams are here at this tournament. What do you say, a combined 18 losses, I think, between all the 15 losses? And 6 of those were with New Lenox Martino coming in. So, I mean, these teams have really put up some wins, and both of these squads looking for a chance to play in the semifinals. Rochester, of course, just down the road a bit from Taylorville, and by that I mean about a 20-minute drive down that valley, a little farther travel, of course, but they brought a nice crowd. They're sitting behind us here. Rochester is across the way in this gymnasium at Taylorville that will hold somewhere around 2,000 people sitting, and then some room around the top, and kind of a unique atmosphere. And one of the things we haven't talked about yet is just how different that shooting background can be in a setup like this. How much does that affect you as a shooter, Noah, if maybe it's been a gym you've never played in before?
Well, now I'm going to go ahead and correct you there. Not a shooter, okay? But when I did get some shots up, that background, especially when we played in the Macomb Holiday Tournament, it's a little different. A lot of schools, you know, you're coming from have that wall that's a solid background, nothing that's has got the reflection, but just a solid base color. So I think it can affect some people. takes a little bit of an adjustment. But some kids, when they get it figured out, they got it figured out.
Big thing that's been a key in both the games so far, who's been able to take care of the basketball. Turnovers, especially in the last game, were big. And who kind of settles down early. A lot of adrenaline here, a lot of maybe nerves. Maybe not as much the guys on the floor as are in the stands. I think they're about as nervous as anybody, but who can kind of, settle in and play their game. Both these teams, very good teams, obviously. 24-1 in Rochester, 22-4 for Dunlap Valley, so they're used to winning. But this is a new level for both of these squads, so we'll see how they're able to adjust to this state finals atmosphere here today. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, a look at your Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We hope you'll stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local Farm and Home Supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Time to take a look at the Farm and Home Supply rosters and starting lineups for these two teams. First of all, the visiting team, Dunlap Valley, the Spartans, 22-4 under head coach Alex Roberts. Their non-starters will be an 8th grader number 0, Garrett Brock, an 8th grader number 11, Theodore Shaw, an 8th grader number 14, Brady Bielema. In fact, everybody's an 8th grader. Let's just tell you that, and then we'll just keep moving along here. Number 20 is Leonard Kayaluli. Number 21, Luke Holland. Number 30, Urijah Hankins. Number 32, Patrick Peterson. Number 35, Gavin Surfline. And number 44, Chance Ross, along with Hamza Shusa, who are number 45 for Dunlap Valley. Dunlap Valley with the visiting team. They're in the dark black uniforms with the green numbers and white trim. Brought a good student section to Dunlap Valley, and they're excited to be here. Their starters will look like this. At a guard, he is an 8th grader, number 1, Ryder Renette. At a second guard, he's an 8th grader, number 3, Macklin Skoll. At a guard, and 8th grader, number 10, Luke Arnott. At a forward, he's an 8th grader, number 13, Marvin Jordan. And at the other forward, he is an 8th grader, number 23, Thatcher Lee. Lee, Jordan, Arnott, Scholl, and Renette for Dunlap Valley. For Rochester, they're 24-1 on the season. Jared Spencer is their head coach. Their non-starters will be an 8th grader, Rhett Patterson. In fact, all 8th graders for them as well. Number 10, Henry Morrell. Number 15, Nick Phoebus. Number 20, Gavin Sampson. Number 21, Finn Bruce. Number 24, Adam Anderson. Number 31, Aiden Plessa. Number 32, Cal Reese. And number 44, Luke Lyons. So that's the non-starters. Starting lineups for Rochester will look like this. At a guard, number 1, Cornell Gregory. At a second guard, he's wearing the number 4. That's Will Ethel. At a forward is Cordell Gregory, number 22. At a second forward is Reese Gade, number 23. And number 34, Macklin Nelson, starts at the other forward. So Nelson, Gade, Gregory, Ethel, and Gregory. Cornell and Cordell, both in the starting lineup for Rochester. That's a look at your Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, from snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs. Nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Find the location nearest you or always online at farmandhomesupply.com. We tip it off from Taylorville next on Central Illinois Sports.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
We are courtside at Taylorville High School. Rochester and Dunlap Valley in this Class 4A quarterfinal. Dunlap Valley, the visiting team. Black uniforms, green numbers, white trim. As Rochester's wearing the home whites with the navy blue numbers and orange trim. Both sharp-looking uniforms. I really like the color scheme for both of these teams. Referees are ready to roll, as are the players for both squads. And the tip is up and controlled by Dunlap Valley. On the attack for the first time today. Way out front with his Ryder Renette. With her a pass on the left side to Skoll. Works it down in the middle to Jordan. Pass on the perimeter now to Arnott. Ball stolen away here. Swiped away by Cordell Gregory. Gregory quickly into the front court in the blink of an eye and gives Rochester an early 2-0 advantage. In the backcourt with it is Renette. Little three-quarter court pressure by Rochester. Skoll into the front court, out of a double team. Cross-court pass goes between two guys. They each thought the other was going to go after it. They did not, and a turnover on Dunlap Valley.
A lot of pressure here early.
Into the game for Dunlap Valley. Off the bench quickly is Urijah Hankins, an 8th grader. Adding a little size, and he'll play the point of their press. Pass into the front court comes to Ethel. Waits for the guard to get across, and Cornell Gregory. Cornell and Cordell, both 8th graders for this squad. Free throw line with it now was Nelson. Right side three, up and good by Gade. Gade with the tray, and Rochester leads 5-0. Good start for the Rockets. Dunlap Valley trying to settle in on their own right. Into the front corner with it is Skoll. Macklin Skoll is called for an offensive foul, I believe. And that is what the call is here. They extended the arm out, and a turnover on Dunlap Valley. 4:52 to play in the first quarter. Rochester out to the early lead. Into the front court on the drive, Gade. Shot no good, but Reese Gade will shoot two on the first foul of this contest. Their second foul, I should say. They had that offensive foul a moment ago. Where you been? Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. Here's a foul called on Thatcher Lee. It's his first. And Gade to the free throw line for Rochester. They lead 5-0. And his first free throw will not fall through. Reese Gade, G-A-D-E, an 8th grader playing forward for this Rochester Rockets squad. They are 24-1 on the season. Second one up is good by Gade and makes it 6-0 Rockets. Pass in the backcourt is nearly swiped away, but Will Ethel will be called for the foul. It's his first and the first on Rochester. Basketball to Dunlap Valley, the Spartans. As Skoll will be the man to throw it in. Gets it to Renette. Ryder Renette into the front court, over to Skoll. Back to Renette on the right side, deep, and I mean deep three, no good. Rebound loose underneath and comes away on the offensive side to Arnott. The dribble drive inside now, ball was blocked, and now a foul call, but Skoll will go to the free throw line as the second foul in a row on Rochester, and this one will be called on Reese Gade. Gade's first, team second. And to the free throw line for Dunlap Valley is Macklin Skoll. His first one is no good. He's right in front of the Rochester student section. Both teams with good student sections in attendance for this afternoon's game. And the next one up is good and puts Dunlap Valley on the board. Gade with it in the backcourt. Pass was far behind Gregory, but able to track it down. Has to get it across and does, over to Cornell Gregory. Cornell Gregory. Pass down low, finds Ethel, shot blocked, and a rebound here pulled down by Skoll. Skoll brings it across, hounded there, still trying to gain the handle, and the ball stolen away. Stolen away by Cornell Gregory. Pass down low, shot up and good for Ethel. Makes it 8-1, and then a blocking foul in the backcourt on Cordell Gregory. Gregory's first, team third already, so that's been a little bit of a problem, and Dunlap Valley wants the timeout. 3:49 to play in the first. 8-1 the lead for Rochester out of the gate here on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, grab me one too.
.349 to play in the first. Timeout taken by Dunlap Valley as this pressure for Rochester has given them some fits in the first couple of minutes of this game. Into the front court with it on the dribble is Renette. He'll have it knocked away by the Gregories. Cornell gets it to Cordell, and Cordell soars and scores two more. And Rochester leads 10-1. Quickly into the front court. Renette, little Euro step up and in with a right hand. Nice take to the rack. First field goal of the game for Dunlap Valley. Ball in the backcourt to Gregory. That's Cordell. He'll throw it over the top of the defense to Gade. Gade now to Cordell. Gregory deep. Three. Wow. Good. That was from beyond the college line. Makes it 13-3. Into the front court comes Dunlap Valley's Hankins. Works to the wing. Dribble drive. Pass in the lane. Stolen away by Cornell Gregory. Cornell Gregory is quickly across to Cordell Gregory. Three ball up. No good off the iron. Rebound on the offensive side to Gade. Over to Gregory. Gets it out top now to his teammate in Nelson. Now Finn Bruce is into the game for the first time, playing that guard spot. 13-3, Rochester out to a good start if you're a Rocket fan. Here's Gregory trying to get free. Cornell Gregory to the corner. Left side three ball up, no good by Nelson. Another offensive rebound though for Rochester. Third opportunity and a foul call. Third foul on Dunlap Valley in this first quarter, and individually, this one is whistled on Skoll, and he'll pick up his second. So he'll sit down as back into the game comes Luke Arnott. And a whistle, and what do we have here? Just want to make sure everybody is dressed and ready here. They want that string of the shorts tucked in. They don't want anybody to catch a finger on that and break it. And bounce pass comes to Gregory. Out top now, Gade. Gade turns the corner with the left hand. Man, did he do a nice job defending or keeping the defender away from using his body that time?
Very nice job. Left-handed finish.
Really smooth. Here's a drive in and a nice take on the other side. That's Marvin Jordan on the runner with the right hand. He used the rim to kind of protect him from the defender. 1:45 to play in the first. 15-5 Rochester with the lead in the basketball. Long pass brought in by Cordell Gregory. Up top now, Reese Gade. Finds Cornell Gregory. Cordell a little taller than Cornell. Cornell's been playing the point most of this first quarter. Little give and go. How about a little brotherly love here? And putting it up and in for the bucket is Cornell Gregory. 17-5. And a foul now on the front court as Macklin Nelson whistled for his first, team fourth. Coach is working hard on the sideline. Jared Spencer for Rochester. Alex Roberts for Dunlap Valley. Pass out top goes to Renette. Gets it on the wing inside. Got it to his teammate. I'm not sure that's who he intended to throw it to. Now a little in and out game. Shot no good. Rebound is a jump ball, and it will go to Rochester on the alternating possession era. 56 seconds to play in the first. Cornell Gregory working against a little 1-2-2-3 quarter court pressure of Dunlap Valley here. Cornell and Cordell will be the guys to try to bring it up. Cornell's in the backcourt, tiptoes along the sideline, and they'll say he was out of bounds. So went out of bounds, came back in, and then collided with the defender, who was Macklin Skoll, and he said, "That hurt."
That'll hurt.
I agree. He's going to stay in the game, though. Here's Rochester subbing with Will Ethel back in the game. Sitting down is Finn Bruce. Finn Bruce, that might be my favorite name we've heard in the tournament so far. F-I-N-N, Bruce. I like it. Left side, Skoll. 40 seconds to play. Renette, right side, three from the corner is good. Big shot there for Ryder Renette. And makes it 17-8. Under 30 seconds to play in the first. Long pass into the front court, in and out of the hands of the intended man and Ethel, and off to the races into the front court is Marvin Jordan. He'll work on the left side, Skoll. Skoll, nice find to Jordan, who puts it up and in for two. Beauty of a take and a pass to make it 17-10, and Dunlap Valley making a little run now in the waning seconds of quarter number one. Gregory into the front court, hands it off on the left side, Cordell. Gregory swiped away, taken here by Hankins, and a shot will not be taken before the end of the quarter. It was good, but it does not count as it was after the buzzer, and 1 quarter in the books. A high-quality matchup here. Rochester has the early advantage, 17-10. We get set for quarter number 2 next. After one, it's Rochester 17, Dunlap Valley 10. It'll be Dunlap Valley basketball to start quarter number 2. They got down big early, but have kind of fought back in this one a bit, and a good chance to start the second quarter on the offensive attack as Arnott will throw it in, and we are underway here in the second. Jordan, left side, pass on the baseline into Hankins. His pass is stolen away. Turnover on the Spartans.
They're 6th.
Rochester into the front court, Ethel, and he travels.
They're 4th.
So a turnover for a turnover, and Dunlap Valley will have it on the attack. Just underway here in quarter number 2. Ryder Renette with it. Someone else we talked about at the tournament last week is the shoe game is strong with some of these kids. And Ryder Renette's one of those guys. He'll put up a deep 3. It's no good. Rebound is fought for and knocked out of bounds. And let's say it stays on this end. Kind of a 50-50 that time. Goes the way of Dunlap Valley here. Well, the days of everybody having the same shoes kind of seems like it's gone to the wayside as a 5-second call. It's a turnover on Dunlap Valley. And if you're going to wear some of the bright shoes that some of these guys do, you got to be able to back it up with your game, and most of them do.
That's right.
Gregory in the backcourt gets it to Cordell. Gregory now. Cordell's down the far sideline. Works it over to Nelson. Now top Gade. Gade puts it on the deck. Nelson to Cordell. Gregory. He's looking to get free for that 3. Now to Gregory, right wing. Out to Cornell Gregory. 5:05 to play in the half, and a 17-10 Rochester lead. Good defense here by Jordan out top. Cordell Gregory gets it on the right side. Down low to Nelson. Oh, good slip there that time. And puts it up and in. The defender was kind of expecting him to exit to the corner, and he just had a little audible there.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a 3 from way downtown by Renette, no good. A rebound down to Gade. He wants to turn and take it quickly the other way. Dribble drive in, shot up and into the rim. Will Ethel with the bucket. 21-10, Rochester's lead back to double digits. into the front court. Ball run down on the sideline by Arnott. Little give and go back to his teammate Hankins. Ripped out of his hands by Ethel. Ethel will work it to Gregory. Gregory's shot no good. No foul call. Rebound putback block. Rebound Nelson. He'll go to the corner. Where Gregory puts up a three. That's Cornell. Gregory won't fall. Gay to the offensive board. Down to Nelson, who misses the layup. Cornell Gregory put back no good, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot two. And Rochester relentless on the offensive glass right now. I don't know how many it was. I lost count after the first three, but just absolutely attacking the rim to get second and third and fourth and fifth chance opportunities as the foul called on Dunlap Valley's Marvin Jordan. His first, team first. First one by Cornell Gregory is good.
I tell you, the importance of second, third chance points this tournament.
Yeah, it's been a difference maker. Boxing out, we've talked about for a long time now, kind of a lost art. Haven't seen much in this game either, and that's given Rochester a chance to add on to their lead to make it 23-10, the board tells us, with 4 minutes to play in the half. I'll believe him. I only had it as 22-10, though, in my stat sheet. Here's a pass down low, chop it up and good by Hankins. Hankins gets free underneath and has his first basket of the day. Gregory brings it across. Dribble drive, pull-up shot in the lane, no good by Cordell Gregory. Rebound down to Hankins. Hankins will work it quickly into the front court. Drives in, blocked on a very athletic play by Gay. Rebound comes out front, and then a foul going to be called as Cornell Gregory will be whistled for the reach-in foul. So for Cornell Gregory, that's his first and the first team foul. Ball out of bounds on the sideline here for Dunlap Valley. And bounce pass comes out front to Renette. Now the ball swiped away by Cornell Gregory. Another Dunlap Valley turnover, and Cornell Gregory brings it across for the Rochester Rockets. Gregory trying to get free, close to 5. Gets it off just in the nick of time to his teammate, Cordell Gregory. Now to Gade. Gade dribble drive, likes to go to that left side. Turnaround shot good. He's smooth, isn't he?
Very.
That is a hard shot for any level of basketball, let alone here at the 8th grade level. Here's a shot fake and a drive. Got the man off his feet, did Hankins. Can't get the shot to go, but Uriah Hankins will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
And that's a difficult shot to practice and to take in a game anyway. So to have the confidence to just pull it and do it speaks volumes.
Foul was whistled here on Nelson, his second. Team second. First one by Hankins is up and good. Nelson will sit down as back into the game for Rochester. We see Finn Bruce. Hankins has come off the bench and given his team a good spark.
Good minutes.
Second one is up and also good. 25-14. 2:44 to play in the half. Gregory will bring it up. Cordell Gregory to Cornell Gregory. Cornell on the dribble. Leaves it off to Ethel. Little three guard to weave out front. They'll get it to Cordell Gregory. Fakes, kicks. Left side Ethel with a foot on the line. Shot no good. Renette has the rebound for Dunlap Valley. He's quick into the front court, coast to coast. Ooh, good body control as he finishes through a little bit of contact there and cuts it down to a 9-point game. Rochester wants to slow it down a bit here. Dunlap Valley's done a much better job in the last couple of minutes of handling the pressure. Rochester also seemed to dial it back just a little bit. As Gregory has it out top. Cornell Gregory to the wing to Cordell Gregory for three, and he'll knock it home. His second three of the day to make it 28-16, and a good answer for Rochester. Renette on the left side, Jordan. Cross-court pass all the way down, though. That's to Lee. Back out top for a three. No good by Skoll. Rebound loose, and comes the way of the Rochester Rockets as Gade works a full-court pass that is going to be stolen away by Skoll. Nice job getting back after the missed shot to recover for Skoll. Here's Renette behind the back with a little floater up as an air ball. Rebound down on the offensive side, though, comes to Hankins. Three-pointer from the wing, no good. And another rebound here for Reese Gay. The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Rochester basketball, length of the court to go. 1:08 to play in the half, and we have a whistle and a substitute back into the game as Nelson comes in, sitting down Ethel. It looks like he's kind of fighting a contact over there. Just over a minute to play in the first half. Been an entertaining contest throughout. Gregory over the top to Cornell Gregory. He'll dial from distance and connects. 31-16 Rochester. 15-point advantage. Skoll has it stolen away into the front court. Cordell Gregory puts it up and in for another two. And one opportunity. Has a chance of the old-fashioned three-point play as the Rochester fans rise to their feet to cheer on their squad. Foul call on Renette. Renette whistled for his second, and the team second as well. To the free throw line, Cordell Gregory. Cordell has hit a couple threes from that right side, hit that basket here. Has 12 total on today, and looking to complete it at the free throw line. Puts it up and gets it to go. And we get a substitute into the contest as back in is Arnott for Dunlap Valley. 34-16 score with 41.6 seconds to play in the half. Skoll has it, gets it over to Renette. Throws it to Jordan over the top of the defense. Fakes and drives, spin move, shot up, hangs in the air, can't get it to go. Rebound, it's a battle for it, and it's run down out front by Skoll. He'll kick it on the wing to Renette, gets his feet set and nails it from distance. Second chance opportunity for the Spartans, and now Rochester wants the timeout. 18.1 seconds to play in the half. Rochester leads Dunlap Valley 34-19.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
18.1 seconds to play in the half as Rochester took their first time out of the day. Hey fans, want to remind you that the IESA.org website has a 20% off coupon, good February 16th through the 18th, only at Dick's Sporting Goods. Very few exclusions means more savings for you as you gear up. This is an exclusive IESA coupon, good February 16th through the 18th. Print or show the coupon on your phone for savings. Remember fans, every season starts at Dick's. Out of the timeout, Rochester will have the basketball, leading 34-19. Dunlap Valley will drop back into the half court here, so Rochester appears they'll have an opportunity to hold for one shot. Cordell Gregory will bring it across. Jared Spencer took the timeout, so let's see what they've drawn up on the sideline. Gregory with it with 7, gets it to Cornell Gregory, back to Cordell Gregory. Cordell Gregory to Cornell in the corner. He'll put up a 3 on the quick release. No good. As the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where the Rochester Rockets hold the 34-19 win over the Dunlap Valley Spartans. Halftime stats and analysis your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It is a 34-19 lead for Rochester on top of Dunlap Valley here at the break in this Class 4A quarterfinal matchup. Winner plays at 6:30 this evening against the winner of the next game. And Rochester jumped out to a big lead. Dunlap Valley fought back a little bit. Rochester able to extend here and lead by 15.5. And Noah Mendenhall has a look at some of your halftime stats.
Leading scorer for Dunlap, Ryder Renette with 10. Leading scorer for Rochester Rockets, Cordell Gregory with 13. Some stats here. Dunlap with 8 turnovers to Rochester's only 5. Shooting percentage from 2 for Dunlap, 45%. From the three-point line, 45%. And from free throws, 75%. Rochester, 43% from 2, 50% from 3, and 66% from the free throw line.
It is 34-19, the lead at the halftime break for Rochester. We'll have a look at the rest of your halftime stats at the Little Chess Motors halftime show after this.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
34-19, the advantage for Rochester on top of Dunlap Valley here at the halftime break. Little Jess was our halftime sponsor. Little Jess Motors, 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. See them online at littlejessmotor.com or stop by in Quincy, Illinois at 3431 Main Street. Rochester, the 34-19 lead. Let's take a look at some of those individual scoring performances. Who did you tell us was our leading scorers for both these teams again in the first half? Noah?
Leading scorer for Dunlap, Ryder Renette with 10, and leading scorer for Rochester Rockets was Cordell Gregory with 13.
Turnovers, as you talked about, were a bit of a problem, although it's really not as far apart in the turnover margins as you would have think, maybe just watching the game if you weren't keeping track. But Rochester has done, I would say, a better job of capitalizing off those turnovers.
Oh, for sure. Second chance points also play a big factor. Where they're in that possession, they got 4 or 5 second chance opportunity to score. But yeah, turnovers not a big difference. 8 for Dunlap and 5 for the Rockets.
Rochester already back out on the court warming up for the second half. Have to feel pretty good if you have a 15-point lead going into the break and a junior high basketball quarterfinal, I would think.
Yeah, competitive quarterfinal game there too. But not a team that would look to get complacent. Obviously, Ryder Burnett, he's pulling from anywhere, so he's got the confidence and he's got the ability to make some of those shots and keep him in the ball game.
Very, very true, yeah. And when he's gotten free on the perimeter, he's hit a couple of big shots for his squad. They'll just need to be able to string together some stops on the defensive end, which is easier said than done with a number of weapons this Rochester team throws at you.
Right, well, and you got good minutes from your Uriah Hankins coming off the bench too, coming in with 3 points, but a pretty big 3 points to get some life back when they were down.
34-19 is the Rochester lead. We get set for second half action after this timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's gonna love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Just about ready for second half action. Rochester will have the basketball to start the second half and a 15-point lead here for the Rochester Rockets. Dunlap Valley, first thing you want to do, come out, try to get a stop.
Stop, score, stop.
And that's the thing, you've got to start to kind of break the game down into smaller segments if you're going to try to come back from a big deficit like this.
Yeah, goals, cut it in half, and you never know what happens.
Time reset on the clock, and Rochester looks to inbound near the half-court line. Long pass, and into the hands of Ethel, and we are underway here in the third. Cornell Gregory with it. Gets it to Gade. Backdoor pass finds Cordell Gregory, who puts it up and in for two. Well-designed play there to start the half. I think I've seen you run that play, Noah.
The old backdoor give and go.
Here's a foul now called out front. As who's going to get whistled for this one? That'll be Cordell Gregory. His second, team first of the second half. Arnott with the basketball. Takes it into the front court, works it left side. To Skoll, now back out top to Renette for a deep three. It's no good. Skoll runs down the offensive board. He'll put up a little 10-foot jump shot, and it's good. So both teams score on their first possession of the second half.
Pretty important there.
Cordell Gregory for a three, no good. Rebound down to Jordan for Dunlap Valley. He'll work it into the front court. On the left side, that's to Lee. Around the horn it comes. Right side dribble drive in by Macklin. Skoll has it stolen away by Nelson, and then Skoll going to be called for a foul. And for him, that'll be his third. Yep, that's a big foul. Into the front court, Gregory. Bounce pass, it goes on the right side. That's to Gade. Back out top, Ethel to Cornell Gregory. Will Ethel gets it on the right side. Looks to break free. Now has picked up the dribble. In the corner to Gade. Gade on the drive, and an offensive foul going to be called here. Nice job by Renette to stand in and draw the charge. So for Gade, he'll pick up his second. And the second team foul by Rochester here in the third quarter. .4:32 to play in the third period. Ball up top goes to Jordan. Works it over to Arnott on the left wing. He's into a double team, in some trouble there. Throws out of it though to his teammate Skoll, who drives in and travels. Just shuffle the feet as the defender kind of stepped in front, and a turnover on Dunlap Valley gives it right back to Rochester. Rockets had a 15-point lead at the halftime break, and they lead by 15 now, nearly 2 minutes into the third. Gregory looking to create off the dribble. Kicks it off on the right side. That's to Nelson. Nelson looked for the bounce pass. Stolen away here by Skoll. Skoll brings it across quickly for the Spartans. Tries to drive on the baseline and is bumped and fouled here by Macklin Nelson. For Nelson, that'll be his third and the third team foul. Ball out of bounds here. On the baseline. Bounce pass comes to the corner. That's Renette. Pass on the right side. Chop it up. No good. Rebound might have been a travel here. Ball now saved in. It'll go right to Dunlap Valley's man, and kind of opportunistically, Garrett Brock picks it up and puts it in. There was a lot of fighting for that ball. Brock didn't do much of it, but he was the beneficiary with the 2 points right when they needed it.
Right place, right time.
Here's Gregory with it on the dribble. Works out of a double team on a bullet pass to the high post. Now to the corner for a three. No good by Bruce. And the rebound down to Renette. Now he has it swiped out of his hands by Gade. And Rochester gets it right back.
10th turnover.
3:07 to play in the third. On the bounce, dribble drive, Cordell Gregory. Got too far underneath, shot blocked. And the rebound to Dunlap Valley. Into the front court, Ryder Renette. He tries a little Euro step and a blocking foul. Going to be called on Rochester here. As Reese Gade will pick up his third. So the second man with 3 fouls for the Rockets. Team fourth. And he'll stay in the game. And the inbounds pass is, well, first they're going to say that he reached over the end line, so delay of game warning on Gade. They'll say he reached over the end line to tip that pass. It would have been a steal, but they say that he was creating an illegal situation there. Here's a pass out top. Comes from the left side to Renette. Renette on the run, up and good. Excuse me, that's not Renette, that's Garrett Brock. Brock with a bucket. Makes it 36-25, and a timeout taken by Rochester. 2:42 to play in the third, 36-25. Rochester leads Dunlap Valley by 11. Back after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Rochester called the timeout. They're second up a game. An 11-point lead for the Rockets. But in a little bit of a fouling issue here. How serious? Well, we don't yet know. It's now a foul going to be called on Burnett. He and Gregory got there near the same time, but he bumped into him, so called for the foul.
It's
his third.
Burnett's third as well. Team second.
And Rochester on the attack. Cordell Gregory. A little step back three. How about that move?
How about it?
Wow. Cordell Gregory. Here's Brock on the right side. Runner up. Floater is no good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Bruce. He'll get it to Cordell Gregory. He pushes it into the front court to Cornell Gregory. Three from the wing, no good. High glass, goes the ball off the bounce, saved in. Cordell Gregory has it out front. Left side to Anderson for a three, no good. Rebound underneath, saved in by Brock, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Rochester basketball, and let's watch that step back three on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Noah, that is a play that most 8th graders cannot make.
No.
Wow. And a timeout taken by Dunlap Valley. 1:43 to play in the third. 39-25. Rochester leads Dunlap Valley. Back with you after this.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's open heart surgery team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's open heart surgery team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Dunlap Valley called the timeout, and I understand the need for the timeout, but I want to look one more time at that Northwestern Mutual instant replay on that last three by Cordell Gregory. If you are Alex Roberts, one of the things you're probably telling your kids right there is, hey, forget about that one because there's literally nothing you are going to be able to do to stop that. Here's a drive in by Cordell Gregory. Shot no good, but he gets the rebound and the putback, and he's got 20. 20 of his team's 41.
Having himself a day here.
I have a feeling for Cordell Gregory there are multiple days kind of like this one. He's a special talent.
Regular occurrence for that young man.
There's a lot of talent on both squads, and here's a three up top and a big-time shot from Macklin Skull. And I think this Dunlap Valley team has enough shooters. They're still not out of this thing. They just need to get some stops.
It's a big-time shot for him.
Gregory with it near the half-court line. Works it on the left side. Passes into the corner. Here's a three on the way up, and no good by Finn Bruce. And the rebound down to Skull. He'll bring it across the half-court line himself. Down low, good find to Jordan. Pass comes back out. Deep three, Renette rattles in and out, no good. Rebound, Jordan will run it down near the half-court line. Good hustle. 40 seconds to play in the third. Down low to Hankins. Hankins trying to go up with it. Does. Off the window, won't fall. Gets his own board. Back out left side. Renette for a good look three. Yes. And just like that, it's down to a 10-point game. That three ball helps you catch up in a hurry.
Over net with 13.
22 seconds to play in the third. Cordell Gregory into the front court, stolen away, and then fouls. So Cordell Gregory with the turnover and then the foul, and free throws to be shot here by Dunlap Valley. That's Cordell Gregory's third. So he's the third man with 3 fouls for Rochester. And at the free throw line for Dunlap Valley, we'll see Macklin Skoll. He's had a big couple of minutes for this squad. And 2 big-time free throws here. They were down by 15 at the half, and as you said, they could almost cut it in half if he could make these 2, and then they get a stop. First one up, no good. So left it a little short. Gade and Nelson are back in for Rochester. They replace Anderson and Bruce. Macklin Skoll has a second opportunity here where his free throw is no good. Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Ethel. Rochester has it and the 10-point lead.
Be careful there.
Gage pass stolen away. Brock on the run out into the front court. Left side, Renette for 3. Rims on and out, no good. Rebound underneath. Out of bounds, it'll be Rochester basketball. 3.1 seconds to play in the third. Ten-point game. Looking here at the half-court line. Nelson gets it. He'll turn and launch a 3. It's off the rim. No good from half court. And 3 quarters in the books. We head to the final quarter of play. It's Rochester 41, Dunlap Valley 31. Fourth quarter action your way after this.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Ready to start quarter number 4, 41-31, the lead for Rochester. Dunlap Valley will have the basketball to start this fourth, down by 10. But with the 3 and the way they can shoot it, they're not out of this thing yet.
A big possession here.
Here's a pass on the right side. Now back out front, Renette. Renette just inside the arc, shot blocked, and Nelson has the rebound. Into the front court, it comes into the hands of Ethel. He's into a double team, works out of it along the sideline. That is to Cornell Gregory, who fires the 3, no good. Rebound quickly grabbed by Hankins. He'll bring it into the front court. Pass on the left side, Renette gets set for the 3, good. He can shoot it a bit.
Net was 16.
Single-digit game. Into the front court, dribble drive in by Gade. His shot no good. A rebound out of bounds. It'll go the way of Dunlap Valley. Dunlap Valley been down by double digits a lot of this game, but right now are within shouting distance. Just a 7-point game with 5 minutes left. Pass down low, Hankins blocked out of there by Gade. Brock runs down the rebound, gets it out front. Now a 3 by Skoll, no good. Rebound loose, still fought for. Hankins has it again to Brock just inside the arc. It won't roll in. And it's a battle for the board, and Gade comes out of there with it for Rochester and is fouled.
Well, plenty of opportunities to score there. Just couldn't get the ball to find its way through the hoop.
Foul on Dunlap Valley, their first of the fourth quarter. Individually, this foul is called on Thatcher Lee, his second. 4:42 left. Cordell and Cornell Gregory will be charged to bring the ball toward the front court. They get it to Gade, and he travels. Big turnover for a turnover. Jordan back in as Hankins sits down. He's given his team some really good minutes off the bench today.
That's their 10th turnover.
.435 to play. On the right side with it is Renette. A pass over the top from Brock back to Renette. He's setting up for a deep three, no good, but the rebound putback is good by Thatcher Lee. Makes it a 5-point game, 4:18 left, and a blocking foul going to be called on Brock. Brock whistled for the foul, second team foul, Brock's first. And we get a whistle in Dunlap Valley, I believe, once the timeout. 4:17 left, 41-36. Rochester's lead cut to 5.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
.417 remaining in this contest. In a 41-36 game. The IESA Scholar Attitude Award will be earned by at least 15 students from each of the IESA geographic divisions. To learn how a student from your school can be named a winner of the IESA Scholar Attitude Award, visit IESA.org. The winners for this year will receive their award at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in Bloomington in April. Timeout taken by Dunlap Valley. They've got 2 remaining for the contest, and they've cut this down to a 5-point game with still 4 minutes, 11 seconds left. Here's Cornell Gregory to Cordell Gregory. Gregory on the left side finds Ethel. Bounce pass to Cornell Gregory. He'll try the dribble drive. Passes to the wing. That's to Gade. Ball handoff goes to Cornell Gregory. Up in his grill is Renette. Renette now gets the steal. Took it right away from him that time, and then a loose ball foul. And this is going to be called on Cordell Gregory. So Cordell will pick up his 4th. And with 3:46 to play, look out, the Spartans are on a roll right now. Ball to Skoll in the backcourt. He and Renette both have made big shots in this second half. Pass out top, Skoll. Way out on it. Couldn't get free. Now the ball on the right side, Jordan to Renette. If you are Rochester, you cannot let Renette get set on the perimeter. Once he gets those feet set, he's deadly. Here's a nice find from Skoll down low to Jordan, who puts it up and in. It's a 3-point game now. 41-38. Who would have guessed it? Into the front court, Gregory fouled on the play. Foul whistled here on Thatcher Lee. His 3rd, team 3rd. Fans are fired up on both sides. .316 to play. Inbounds pass out front, a dangerous one there. Dribble drive in, shot put up and good on a good take by Will Ethel. Ethel with a big bucket. He's got 6.
They needed that.
Makes it a 5-point game. Dribble drive the other way. Skoll has a shot block. Ethel with the block of the board. Pass tip. Ethel runs it down though. He's everywhere right now. They work at the Gregory, ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Rochester on the sideline. .257 to play. Pass in the backcourt goes to Cornell Gregory. Looks on the dribble, crossover, dribble, drive, shot up on the run, no good, fouled, and Cornell Gregory will shoot to as Renette called for the foul.
He picked up his 4th.
Well, let's see, they had it, I think they corrected that earlier. I agree with you. It's just his 3rd. I agree, that is what they had on the board earlier, but they've corrected that to just his 3rd, which is big if you're Dunlap Valley, yeah. Cornell Gregory to shoot 2 for Rochester. First one up is good. And he can make it a 3-possession game with another make here. Second one up. Can't get it to go. Rebound on the offensive side came down to Nelson. He'll work it over to Gregory. Gregory with the basketball on the wing. No reason for Rochester to be overly hurried here. Out front with it now is Gade. He'll keep it on the bounce. 2:30 to play in the contest. On the drive is Cornell Gregory. Crosses over, has it stolen away. Taken away by Skoll. Skoll doesn't have numbers. He's going to attack the rack anyway. Runner up right hand. Good by Skoll. And cuts it down to a 4-point game.
That's a tough finish with the inside right hand.
2:16 to play. Skoll draws the Spartans to within 4. They call the timeout. Back after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Rawlings Sporting Goods Company is making a major commitment to the schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in state series competition. Rawlings is manufacturing the official ball for use in 5 different IESA state tournament series. From the very first competition of the regionals all the way through the state tournament, IESA is proud to announce that the official ball used in the boys basketball tournament series has been manufactured by Rawlings Sporting Goods Company of St. Louis. When kids from Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with Rawlings. Dunlap Valley called the timeout. They have 1 remaining for the game. They're down by 4. Gregory into the front court, gets it to Nelson, puts it up off the window and in for 2. Rochester showing you just how many weapons they have as Nelson now puts it in. Pass comes inside, tipped, stolen away. Cordell Gregory on the run out into the front court, and you won't catch him. He'll put it in for another 2. Cordell's got 22 to match the number on his uniform. 48-40 the lead for Rochester. 1:45 to play. Pass in the corner to Skoll. Skips it across the top. Stolen away. Taken out of the air here by Ethel. He'll get it to Cornell Gregory on the layup. Missed it. Rebound Gade put back. Won't go. Cornell Gregory now, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by him.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And it's length of the court to go here for Dunlap Valley. Down by 8 with 1:31 left.
Dunlap's got to slow down here just a little bit. A lot of time left. 1:31, only down 8. Looking to get the best shot. Don't have to start chucking yet.
They're only a foul away from putting Rochester at the free throw line, too, so don't have to worry about trying to rack those up in a hurry. Here's Renette, top of the key for 3, and you can let him chuck it from distance all day long because this kid can shoot it. He's got 19. Gade in the backcourt, nearly stolen away. Gregory gets it across to Nelson, and a timeout called on or for Rochester. Rochester whistles the timeout, gives us an opportunity to remind you that the IESA says we've got the kids and we've got the games. All we need is you. The schools of the Illinois Elementary School Association are looking for someone like you to become a licensed athletic official, referee, starter, or umpire. We need sports-minded women and men to get into the action. It's easy to become a licensed athletic official. Please take the time to find out how. Just contact your local junior high or high school athletic director. Call the IHSA Officials Department at 309-663-6377 or visit the IESA website at iesa.org for more details. Without officials, we do not play. We lost an official in a collision with a cheerleader a moment ago.
A flipping, yeah.
Right in front of us, yeah. Terrible flipping accident. Luckily, he was able to avoid that with good court awareness.
Great court vision.
Just true. Rochester will have the basketball out of the timeout. Leading by 5. They've led by as many as what? Almost 20?
Yeah, 16.
5-point lead right now. Cordell Gregory with it. Out to Gade. He'll try to drive in. Attacks, gets it down to Nelson, who puts it up and in.
Okay.
Good find. 7-point lead again with under a minute left. Renette into the front court. Trying to find an opening. All he needs is a sliver. He'll put it up from deep, no good. Rebound run down by Nelson. Gets it to Gregory. Gregory retreats toward the backcourt with 45 seconds to play and is fouled by Hankins. And Gregory will shoot two, as that's the 5th team foul whistled on Dunlap Valley with 44.1 seconds to play in the ball game. And now Dunlap Valley calls for their final timeout. 44.1 seconds, yes, left. 7-point game. Back with you on the other side of this break. .1 seconds left. Dunlap Valley out of the timeout. We'll see it to the free throw line for Rochester. Cordell Gregory, 22 points on the day to lead his squad in scoring. And looking to help extend this lead late. First one by Gregory, no good. Still going to be a 3-possession game no matter what he did here, whether he made 1, 2, or none. Second one on the way is good. 8-point contest, 44 seconds left. Into the front court comes Renette to Jordan, top of the key, Skoll. Inside the arc, puts up that shot, gets it to go. 51-45. Got to foul fairly quickly if you are Dunlap Valley, and they will foul Gregory.
Yeah, he can only foul one more time. Scholl picks up his 4th.
So Gregory right back to the charity stripe where he split a pair a moment ago. 2-possession game right now. Can make it a 3-possession lead with either one of these. First one by Cordell Gregory. No good. We'll get another opportunity here. Gregory takes his time here. Eyes the bucket and missed them both. Rebound fought for. It's a jump ball, and it'll be Rochester basketball in the alternating possession arrow as Gade was able to keep it alive and then got tied up. That's a big play.
That's a huge rebound there.
Out of bounds underneath here. Gregory inbounds it to Cordell Gregory. Shot up no good. Foul by Brock. And Cordell Gregory again to the free throw line with just 26 seconds left. Foul on Brock. His second. Past the 5-team foul, so 2 shots, regardless of if it had been on a shot or not, and it was. And Gregory to the free throw line. Cordell has 23 on the afternoon, make it 24. Make it a 3-possession game, and with 26 seconds left, might have just sealed the deal. This young man has put on a show today. Second one also good. 24 seconds left. Skoll into the front court. Has it poked away by Cordell Gregory. Stolen away, then he'll be fouled by Brock.
Brock's 3rd.
And now Cornell Gregory heads to the free throw line where he'll have 2 shots. If he makes both, he could be in double figures here. Cordell Gregory has 25, 10 for Gade, and trying to become the third man in double digits here is Cornell Gregory. First one good. Tell you what, you got to give Dunlap Valley a lot of credit. Fought back hard in this one. Could have given up really easily when it was let me get a timeout here. When it was a 15-point game at half. I mean, really, even halfway through the third quarter, it was still a 15-point game.
Yeah.
They fought back and cut it down to 3.
Yeah.
But credit to Rochester for when it counted.
Well, and weathering the storm there. Basketball's a game of runs. So Rochester had theirs early. Dunlap comes and a couple shots go, and you like I said, and like you said, you cut it to half. Whatever happens when you cut it to half, you never know.
Tell you what, everybody liked to have a kid like Ryder Renette.
Oh, wow.
Who's hit some big threes in this game. He's got 19. And, I mean, when his feet get under him and his shoulders are square, I don't know that we've seen him miss. As now Dunlap Valley will do a little substituting, it appears. Bring some new guys into the game. Let them get a little taste of the floor here. We see Brady Bielema in for the first time, along with Theodore Shaw. Patrick Peterson also into the game. Also Luke Holland, and the fifth young man is Luke Arnott. To the free throw line for Rochester is Cornell Gregory to shoot the second of a two-shot foul. Dunlap Valley's fans applaud their team's effort, and again, I'm not just saying it to fill time. Their comeback was impressive. Second by Gregory is good. He's the third man in double digits. Shaw into the front court. Right side three ball is up and no good from Peterson. A rebound put back, one ball. Rebound up again, no good for Holland. He kept it alive to his teammate left side. Shaw for three, no good. It's a battle for it underneath, and Rochester's Gade will get it. And they'll win this one 55-45 and move in to the state semifinals. Rochester improves to 25-1. Dunlap Valley ends their season at 22-5. And we take you to the Blessing Health System postgame show with final stats and to name our player of the game next.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's open heart surgery team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's open heart surgery team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System postgame show. Rochester wins this one 55-45 over Dunlap Valley. Dunlap Valley cut it to 3 points late, but then Rochester took it over in the final 4 minutes and win this one by 10 points to play in the semifinal, where they await the winner of our final quarterfinal, Muhammad Seymour and Markham Prairie Hill. It's a fun contest to watch, Noah, from start to finish, and really two high-level teams with some high-level players putting on a show for the fans in the stands and at home in this one.
Very true. Obviously, Cordell Gregory,
ooh,
my goodness, doing it all, offensively, defensively, and as well as Cornell Gregory, offensively, defensively, both of them in double digits. Cordell with 25, Cornell with 10. Then you've got Will Ethel in there with 6, making an impact, and Macklin Nelson with 6 as well. Very solid group. 12 turnovers. Shot the ball well, 43 from 2, 41 from 3, and 72 from the free throw line.
Also want to point out Reese Gade had 10 points
10, yeah.
in that contest, and I mean he was a smooth player too, and I think That's what makes this Rochester team so dangerous, is they have multiple options on the offensive side and can score in a lot of ways.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, it really exposed them how many weapons that they do have, yeah. Dunlap Valley ended with 13 turnovers. Garrett Brock with 4. Ryder Burnett with 19. Had himself a day, hit some pretty big shots to keep him in it. Macklin Scholl, foul trouble early, came back second half, different kind of player. 8 points for him. Martin Jordan with 6. Lee Thatcher with 2. Urijah Hankins with 3, 5. And shooting percentage-wise, 35% from 2, 40% from 2, 35% from 3, and 75% from the free throw line.
Time to name our player of the game. It is presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why he's proudly the sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about today again from Cordell Gregory? You put up more points in your number when your number's 22. You had a pretty good day in a junior high or any kind of basketball setting, and he is our player of the game. Rochester again will come back and play at 6:30 tonight. Their opponent, well, we have yet to determine that, as we have one more quarterfinal game. It's Muhammad Seymour and Markham Prairie Hills set the tip-off around 2:30. We hope you'll join us there.